So you know where we at, bud? Where we at? No. I mean, we down in the south. Down here in good old Albany. If you know, then you know. If you know where that is. Those that not from here will pronounce it wrong. They will say Albany. But those of us who from around here, we gonna say Albany.
So we're gonna say it in the most English way as possible. If we're not gonna say it as Western.
Where's what?
Western.
Western?
Do you not know what Western people are?
I know what Western people are. I'm just trying to.
Sound like cowboys.
Oh, they sound like cowboys.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the type of people that live close to the desert.
That's the type of people that live close to the desert?
Yes.
Okay.
Or just a flat land.
Oh. Okay. So where would that be?
Texas.
Texas. I'm just checking.
Not in Houston. 'Cause I've been to Houston, and they're mostly like the neighborhood that I've been and that we've been in Houston is just full of neighborhoods. Just full of what's in every mile. Once we drove down there, I saw neighborhood, house, neighborhood. That's all I saw on the way there.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
What you doing, old man?
That same drink.
Hey, you gotta slam the brakes, man. I don't know what this dude doing. What kind of driving he got going on?
And also, we just went to the mall and I got a frappuccino.
But we didn't. Well, anyway, went to Starbucks. Then we went to the
I
mall.
already finished it.
Then we went to the mall. So what did you like about Thanksgiving so far?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I really don't know.
What did you eat? Do you not know what you ate? Yes, no, maybe. Yeah, because you probably haven't really eaten anything since you've been here.
All I had was like 2 drinks this morning. That's all I had today.
Exactly.
That's all I had.
You can't just
First
live
I
off.
had a Pediasure.
What?
First I had a Pediasure, and now I finished my frappuccino. My chocolate frappuccino, double chocolate. My favorite. Make sure chocolate doesn't get stuck down your throat once you swallow it.
I don't know if chocolate can do that, sir.
Sometimes it can. It makes you cough.
Well, I mean, it make you cough. What is that? Makes no logical sense. So you saying chocolate make you cough?
No.
Yeah, that don't make logical sense.
It should.
Little pieces of chocolate or big pieces of chocolate?
Like little pieces, like a whole group of it.
That makes no sense.
Kind of gets stuck.
Okay, it's like you're doing too much. Okay,
Really, dude?
it's like you're doing too much.
Really? So not like one time I've almost cracked my head like an egg.
I guess.
Not even gonna bother.
What?
Said I'm not even gonna bother.
I ain't gonna bother what?
What you just said.
I don't know what I just said.
You said I guess.
I guess. I can't say I guess.
And did you buy this car? Or did Mom buy this car?
Does it really matter who bought it? I mean,
Yeah.
and that's a it's a we thing.
So
When you marry,
so y'all split the money as y'all.
it's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's that simple, but
So you split the money as you split the gift.
I don't know about all that. But
Because you split the gift.
it is a family item. Your mother and I are together, so therefore,
But most fathers share a different gift.
I
The
mean,
mother gives a different gift. And then,
what we talking about? Christmas?
yeah.
But that ain't got nothing to do with this car. That's a difference. That's a separate conversation. Like, what kind of gift you looking for this Christmas?
What do you think?
I don't know. You're gonna have to answer it. I have no idea.
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers?
Yep.
You don't even fool with the Power Rangers like that no more.
At least I can watch it.
So what it got to do with Christmas gifts? So the only thing Christmas means to you is getting gifts. It don't mean nothing else, right?
Somewhat.
What? Then what else does it mean?
Family.
Okay, well that's a good answer. Yeah, because Christmas is and should be in the holiday season. Should be about family. It should be about enjoying the season of gift giving. Not only getting, but gift getting. I'm sorry, gift giving, and enjoying the time that you have, because every day is precious. So, but not getting not just focusing on, ooh, I'm getting the gift. Yeah, that's not the point. Caramel frap.
What?
Your sister wants a caramel frappuccino.
What's caramel? I know what a frappuccino is, but not caramel.
You know what caramel is, like a candy. You know what it is.
Caramel.
Oh, my bad.
Caramel.
Caramel.
You said-
However you desire to say it. Caramel.
Why you say it like that?
Because that's pretty much the right way to say it.
Nah, not when you speak English.
Whatever, just it is English.
Where you from, you say caramel, not caramel.
Caramel. I can pronounce a caramel. I know what it say when I say caramel.
Caramel. You sound like you're from the western part of Texas.
Man, you
say
know what you're talking
Western part of Texas. The
about. I know what
west.
you're talking about.
The western part of Texas is mostly desert. You can't go wrong.
I'm gonna say desert. I'm gonna
Yes,
say
it's
flat
desert.
land. I'd say flat.
Same thing. Desert is flat.
Yeah, not all desert. Deserts is the lack of water.
Somewhat it's the same thing, but somewhat it's not.
So what, the same thing, somewhat it's not?
It barely rains, so it doesn't lack of water every day.
I guess.
Sometimes it rains, sometimes.
Alright, slowly. I'm gonna go by this thing slowly now. That's where we used to live when Jordan was born. See that house right there?
That house?
Literally. Looks almost the same. I don't think anything has changed. Except for a new air conditioning unit.
What?
Yep. And some windows.
You lived in that house?
Yep.
That brown one?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Same. Ain't nothing changed really. Except they got like a satellite.
For some reason, I recognize that brown house. I mean, that gray one.
How you recognize it, Jason?
I don't know. I've just seen a lot of houses, but like that one, I just recognize.
Oh, okay. Yeah. La-dee-dee.
Also, that house has a backyard full of playground.
Yeah, it's kinda, is it this
Did
one?
you make any neighbor friends in that old place?
I mean, maybe a little.
Not as in like
It's the next one.
coming over,
Huh?
like neighbors coming over, or you coming over to their house?
Not really. the oh man. Power Rangers. What's your favorite season of favorite season of Power Rangers?
Probably Power Rangers Dino Fury. You don't know what that is, so it's not a part of the series.
I mean, I'm assuming it's got something to do with dinosaurs.
What do you think?
I'm just saying.
Most Power Rangers have dinosaurs, even the first one.
Right. But this one, oh yeah.
Power Rangers Beast Morphers has like cheetahs, tigers, panthers. Now, the Power Rangers Dino Fury doesn't have pterodactyls.
I really don't know.
Not the ones that was made in the 90s. That one did have.
What, Power Rangers in the 90s?
Yep.
Had what?
It had a pterodactyl and a.
I guess when I was watching it, yeah, it did have a pterodactyl. The Pink Ranger she was a pterodactyl.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the Pink Ranger that from the show now is a not a Triceratops. That's a Blue Ranger. Ankylosaurus.
Oh, what?
Ankylosaurus.
Ankle?
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus? What is that? What that one look like? I don't know. I don't know how it is.
It has spikes, horns, and a tail with a giant spiky ball on it on the tip. Do not know what an Ankylosaurus is, do you?
Sure don't.
Well, I'm guessing you know what a Triceratops is.
Yeah. Got the horns.
Basically the same thing.
Oh.
Just it doesn't have a spiked tail. It doesn't have spikes on the back. It just has a giant horn plate with horns on it.
Oh.
Third one, you know.
You know it, but I don't know. I'm not, into all that no more.
When did you stop even watching Power Rangers?
I don't know, bud. When I graduated high school, got off to college.
Graduated.
Yeah, ain't you gonna graduate? Don't you want to graduate? Don't you want to finish your education?
Yep.
Okay, all right then. Ain't that a part of what the job? Isn't that the job? You gotta go to school. You gotta get good grades so you can graduate. So you can have that.
I'm surprised I graduated second grade.
How do you surprise you graduated second grade?
Like, I had so many friends that I sometimes used to talk with them during class, and I still made a good grade on any classwork that we had. Sometimes I got like 23. And sometimes I got a 92.
We can't celebrate the 20. If you got that kind of grade, then that means you gotta like, what were you doing? Like, why did you not study? But
You don't study for classwork.
no, you got to. You can't just wait for your parents to say, "Hey, Jace, you got your homework." Jace, you can't. That don't always work. You have to take.
Second grade, you don't study for classwork.
That ain't the point. The point is, you do study for spelling tests.
Yeah.
So then
Not for math. don't
you
study
still
for
know
math.
you got to study and prepare. You got to go over your homework. You can't. That doesn't work. You can't do that. You got to always prepare. Always take some time. Almost just about, if not every day, take some time to go over your homework, because low grades don't wash.
At least I'm good at math.
Well, you can't just be good. Good is okay, but good is not great. Cause I don't know what you want to do when you grow up.
What I'm doing.
What is that? Fill me in.
Why do you have a camera and you're recording it?
I don't know. You tell me.
YouTuber.
That's fine too, but you gotta have another plan. You can't just have. You just can't have. I shouldn't say you should have another plan. You also, while you work on that, You need to have some other type of option. Gotta give yourself some options. As you work on that, you gotta have an income. How you gonna make extra money? You gotta have at least between 3 to 5 streams of income. So you have to have a better grasp on what it is you would want to do every day. And YouTubing is fine too, but is there something else? Could there be something else? Quiet now. You ain't thought about that. Oh, okay. I see.
In first grade, I was thinking about being a police officer.
A police officer.
I figured how hard that would be.
It is. Hey, look, there's a lot of guys who are police officers, and you should always treat everybody with respect. Every police officer you treat with respect, but you also have to know your rights. You, as a United States citizen born in America, you need to know your rights so that somebody don't take advantage of you, whether they have a badge or not. So you got to know you have the right to remain silent. So if you are, if a police officer or any adult that you don't know, or a police officer that you don't know, or a police officer period, if something happened and somebody throws a rock or something and breaks a window or something like that, you have they ain't gonna say they're gonna charge you, but you have the right to keep quiet and say, I need my parent. I can't answer any questions because you are under the age of 18. Because you are under the age of 18, your first words to any person you don't know that ask you, did you do something outside of your teacher in school? But the first thing you should say is, I need my parent. Because your guardian, which would be me, the parent, nobody can question you without me or your mother present. No police officer, or, and if they tell you, oh, it's okay, you can talk to him. Nope. You have to say, I need my parent. If there's anything, if you're being accused, you know what accuse mean? No. Accuse mean if somebody say you did something, like I said, if you and somebody's throwing rocks, right? Say for instance y'all throwing rocks, and while you guys are throwing rocks, a window gets broken, okay? And somebody says, Jace, did you break this window? Or whomever you're playing with. And you have the right to say, I cannot answer that question unless I have my parent. That would be me or your mother. You say, I need my parent or guardian. If they say, same thing. If they say, well, we're going to call the police. Okay. But I still need to speak with my parent or guardian before I answer your questions. Because you are a minor, meaning you are a child under the age of 18. And if you break out somebody's window on a car or a store or something like that, or a house, you can be found liable, which is another word for guilty. But if you don't know that you have the right to keep your mouth closed, then you'll tell on yourself, and now you're in trouble, which you still might have done it. But the key point is, hey, look, I need to talk to my mother and my father before I can answer the question. And you do that all the way up until you're 18.
You literally just circled the entire place.
Pretty much. Then once you get 18, the first thing you should say if you get pulled over by a police officer or something happens, you say, I need my lawyer. Because under the Constitution of America, in this country, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say will be used against you in a court of law. And you have the right to an attorney. Attorney is a lawyer. And if you cannot afford a lawyer, the attorney will be appointed to you. So that means the government has to supply you a lawyer You don't have to answer nobody's questions concerning anything that happens without a lawyer being present. Okay? Because they have to read you something called the Miranda rights. And as a young descendant of African people in America, the first thing you need to understand is your right, your constitutional rights. And if you don't know your constitutional rights, what will happen is you will get in trouble for something you may not have done. You don't text anybody any mean words. You don't put anybody on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube that doesn't want to be put on there. You don't use cyberbullying, because you don't like if you find friends who have cell phones in the future and they record somebody fighting, you don't take part in it. You don't let them put it on your phone, because you can go to court because of that as well. So you, as a young black man, have to understand.
We were just there talking.
Jordan wants something.
Oh my God, but we could have got that earlier.
No, we couldn't, because it would have been melted or something. If we'd have gotten it earlier. So I told her I would come back by and get it. But yeah. Anyway, young black men must learn how the court system works. Because if you don't, the system will harm you. You cannot trust everybody that has a badge or has that's a lawyer or something like that. You can't trust everybody. So you got to know your rights first. And then once you do that, you have to try to get yourself financially capable of getting yourself or someone you know a good lawyer, so you don't go to jail or go to prison without having good representation. Somebody has to be smart. But you always keep your mouth closed until you get your lawyer. Then you talk to the lawyer. The lawyer will tell you what not to answer, how not to answer it, and keep yourself out of trouble. Deuces.